Hey everyone, what is up? This is Tim Rose, and on this channel, I always aim to hit my mark. My goal is to help you hit your mark on YouTube as well. If you're new here, welcome. Make sure you hit the subscribe button and turn on the bell notifications right now. Now, today's topic I am so excited about, guys. We are going to be talking about the truth behind growing your channel from 0 to 100 plus in your first month. One of the reasons I want to talk about this is because I have seen a lot of videos that come from content creators who make these videos about growing to 100 plus or 200 plus or 500 plus or 1,000 plus in your first month. And a lot of times I'm watching these videos and it's just so much recycled information. And what I really want to go over today is, I hope, some new information that will shed light on your journey, on your growth. And there's a lot of factors that go into growing your channel. So one of the big things is the mindset that people have going in. A lot of people start their channel and they see these videos talking about getting your first 100 subscribers in a month or a week or 2 weeks or whatever it is. And I've seen people who have done it, but a lot of times they're using, I would say, deceptive practices. They're using sub for sub methods. They're, anyone who starts a channel who is at 500 subscribers in their first month with like 2 or 3 videos, it's pretty much almost guaranteed that they're doing sub for sub. And I mean, I can't definitively say. There are some people who do start off with a bang. So I'm not saying that it's not legit in some cases, but in a lot of cases, it's people doing sub for sub. So let's just call a spade to start with, okay? Now, from my videos in the past and from the way I talk about it, I'm 100% against sub for sub. And I've shared in the previous video, I answered a question from Evelyn about sub for sub methods and buying subscribers and fake views, and why this method will actually completely kill your channel. And what I want to share with you today are tips to help you really grow your channel, like truly and authentically. You can absolutely go from 0 to 100 subscribers in your first month, or possibly in your first couple weeks. But it comes down to a number of things that a lot of times we either don't want to do because we're lazy, or we won't admit that our channel needs to be developed in certain areas. We won't go into really diving into looking at it and analyzing it and being truthful with ourselves. So this is the biggest thing I want you to do. I want you to look at your channel right now. After you've watched the video, actually. But once the video is done, I want you to look at your channel and I want you to make a list of things that really need to change on your channel. And be brutally honest with yourself. Nobody else knows about this. It's just you looking at your channel. So look at your channel art. Look at the design. Does it fit with the flow of your content? Look at your splash video. And this is an example for you on my channel right now, because I'm transitioning from the old People's Bookkeeper format to my new Tim Rose format. So my People's Bookkeeper welcome video is actually going to be going away in another week or 2. And I'm going to have a brand new welcome video, because people will be so confused. They'd be like, the channel's Tim Rose. Why is the video People's Bookkeeper? I don't understand. This doesn't make sense. Right? We don't want to confuse people, because when people get confused, they leave, and that's that. So what I want to suggest is really go through, look at your playlist, look at your about page. If your about page basically says like, hi, my name's John, and that's it, I'm sorry, like, that's pathetic. The about page is there for you to portray yourself as a professional channel, as a business channel, whatever it is. There's so many opportunities for you on the about page to really let people know exactly who you are and what you're all about. I want you to look at like your discussion tab. If you're under 1,000 subscribers, you have a discussion tab. Do you use it? Do you talk to people through it? If you're over 1,000 subscribers, are you utilizing, if I can say the word, are you utilizing your community tab? And this is actually an extremely effective tool for you to use to actually continue to propel your growth, because you can use the community tab to really engage with your audience. And one of the biggest things is that you can use it for is polls, finding out what your audience wants, what topics do they want you to talk about. They can leave comments, you can respond back. It's a great way to engage. And as your channel grows bigger and bigger, your engagement on your community tab will tend to rise more and more. So this is a wonderful tool for you to use. And you know, organizing your playlists, extremely important. When someone comes to your homepage and they're looking through your playlist, you should have everything broken into categories, like welcome to my channel. If you're new to my channel, these are the beginner videos. These are the advanced videos. This series is about this. You know, if you go to a channel and they're a tech channel, hey, this playlist is all about cameras, the best cameras to get. You know, this series is all about the best iPhone, this series, and so on and so on, right? So organizing your channel layout is step number one, and the elements that fall within the channel layout, it either can make or break your channel. And what I see a lot of times with people who are not making a desirable channel layout, they're not making it eye-catching, they're not making it aesthetically pleasing, the thumbnails don't look good, or you know, worse, it's just like you see some channels with like the webcam photo, it's the same photo like every thumbnail. Oh, it's painful to see. And what I want to suggest to you is be brutally honest with yourself. Look at all the different parts of your page, because you are probably losing half of the potential audience you could be getting right off the bat if you have a really bad design for your channel layout. So your channel art should have a picture of your face, or at least a really cool icon or logo that matches your channel logo so that people can quickly identify you. It should have your catchphrase or your catchphrases or your sayings. It should tell you when your videos are released. That's something that I see very, very few people do. But if people come and immediately see like a beautiful banner and they see your face or they see your logo, and then they see, hey, new videos uploaded every Tuesday and Thursday, boom, at 10 o'clock or at, you know, 3 in the afternoon or at 6 a.m., whatever it is, you should have that information there for people to see. And this, I guarantee you, if you're struggling and you're growing slow, this is going to give you a huge boost right off the bat. So that's kind of key number one. The other thing I would encourage you with is, remember, when you're starting your channel, it takes time, okay? It takes a lot of time for the algorithm to learn who you are and what your channel is about. It doesn't happen on day one, and it doesn't even happen on day 2 or month 1 or month 2. It actually takes months for the algorithm to learn who you are and what your channel is all about. And the algorithm, it's scary how human-like it is, because it can know and determine things about you and your channel based on the content you upload. If you are a car channel and then you upload videos about Minecraft, the algorithm is super confused and has no idea who to put your content about, right? Or who to put it out to. So if you are, you know, doing, or you're a gaming channel, and then you decide you're going to make sometimes prank videos and challenge videos, the algorithm is looking at it like this doesn't fit with the content. And proof of this concept, proof of this is actually something that I experienced when I started my channel, okay? I have the TubeBuddy application, and TubeBuddy is amazing. I'm going to actually do a video all about TubeBuddy very soon, because TubeBuddy is such a phenomenal tool. If you have not used it, I'm going to link it in the description below. If you have not used it, you have to get it. There's a free version, which gives you some basic functionality. You can learn a little bit about TubeBuddy, the way it works. But there is the paid version, which is the one I would recommend, because you get the full use of many tools. There's several tiers you can get. And there's the TubeBuddy forums. There's tons of people there to help you with questions, and you can go with things like that. And that is another key. I would say that that would be the second key I would get, because that lets you do all your keyword research and figure out what titles and what terms people are searching for and looking for. And this is another way you're going to be able to grow your channel. I have a lot of people who ask me about, why is my channel growing so slow? Why am I not getting the views? Why am I not getting the subscribers? And then when I look at the thumbnails and I look at the titles, they're really poorly done, and they're not searchable titles. So what good is it, for example, if I just put my new welcome video on my page and I just call it welcome video? Nobody is searching for the term welcome video, so nobody's ever going to find it. So you have to find a way to get a title in that's searchable, and then you could put a dash, a hyphen, a slash, and then put, my welcome video after. And what you can do is you can then create a searchable term that people are looking for that will get them to your page, and then when they get there, they see your welcome video. So there's lots of these little tips and tricks that you can use to really get people to your page, that then will open up a lot of them wanting to stick around, subscribe, and watch your content. So just quickly back to the algorithm, remember that it takes months for the algorithm to learn who you are. But once the algorithm knows, when you start using TubeBuddy, you're going to see this amazing thing happen after a little while, where when you first create videos, it's very hard to rank for the keywords. It's really hard. And all the people telling you, oh yeah, no, just do this and you can rank and beat big channels, it's baloney. A big channel can just put out a video and get tons of views because they're a huge channel. For the small YouTuber, you have to go for trying to find titles and search terms that there's low competition. And don't worry so much about if it's low search volume, because that doesn't mean anything really. People are still searching for those terms. So what I'd suggest is get the TubeBuddy application, click the link below, sign up for it, and you're going to find that it's really going to make an amazing difference. And I will have a video on using TubeBuddy very soon, because it is such a good tool. The next thing I would say is you have to have a welcome video. Now, in one of my earlier videos, I called it a splash video, actually in a video that came out a week or two ago. I said in the video a splash video, and I think I kind of confused a couple people. I just simply meant a channel trailer or a welcome video. Splash video is just another term for that. Basically, it's like you land there and boom, there's this video. And your welcome video or splash video should be short. It should be, maybe like 30 to 60 seconds long, and it should quickly identify for people watching who you are, what your channel is about, what you provide, the value you're going to provide, and why you're glad that they're there. Sum it up in like 60 seconds or less. And I'll tell you, my Welcome to the People's Bookkeeper video, I didn't upload it right at the start. It was a few months before I uploaded it. But in like a year, it's had like 3,000 views just from people coming and landing on my page and seeing that video. So it's something that is an excellent tool, and it looks way nicer when you get to someone's page and you have a nice welcome video, and it's like, boom, welcome to my channel, and my name's so-and-so, and this is what I do, and people are like, oh, this is really interesting. And then it creates that favorable impression, and people are like, and you say, you know, at the end you say, make sure you subscribe right now, hit the bell notifications, and then boom, you'd be shocked how many people are like, yeah, I want to stick around. I love this person's energy. I love their passion. So that's something I would highly recommend that you do. Have that splash video as well. Another thing to keep in mind is your click-through rate and your watch time on your videos. Now, a lot of people have questions about what's acceptable, what's good, what's bad, how do I blow up, how do I get the viral videos? You're gonna have big YouTubers constantly telling you that, well, if you buy my book or my course, you'll learn how to do that and you'll learn the numbers and why. But here's the truth. Here's the absolute truth. Click-through rate and watch time are important, but there are other factors that we're going to be talking about in future videos. There are other factors that I think are actually more important that get you to the position where your channel can actually blow up. And I'll just give you a quick example that click-through and watch time are not as important. They are important, but not as important as we're led to believe they are. There is a YouTuber recently who has blown up, has basically taken the format from another YouTuber that I've seen, and basically has used that format to blow her channel up. Now, the videos that she blew up, I actually watched one of her videos where she showed the analytical data, and this was fascinating to me. The video that she blew up with originally only had an 18% retention. Now that tells me some stuff. First of all, the fact that she blew up with a video that only had an 18% retention is quite astounding. But here's the other thing. That video was 6 months old. So what this tells me, and this is actually something we're going to be talking a lot about as well in another video upcoming, all about monetization and everything. We're going to touch on this in depth, because what that's telling me is that this person blew up with a video, 6 months old, 18% retention. Why? It doesn't make any sense, because we're being told that to go viral, to blow up, you have to have, you know, 50, 60, 70, 80% retention, and you need to have like 20 or 30% click-through. It's absolute baloney. You don't have to have that. And a number of her other videos that blew up as well, they only had like a 25 or 30% retention. So you don't have to. What I think what's happening for channels that this is happening to is we have to remember, and we're going to talk about this as well, we have to remember that YouTube is a business, okay? YouTube is in business to make money. Once someone, and this is one of the things I was going to say for the future, but I think I'll just reveal it now and we'll talk about it in the future, but once a person hits monetization status, YouTube then recognizes, hey, this person can make us money. And I truly have come to believe, because I've seen it happen literally now in hundreds of cases that I've studied, hundreds of channels that I've looked at that this has happened to. I truly believe that when you get to that point where you can start to make YouTube money, the algorithm will reward you and go back and choose one of your older videos, or 2 or 3 of your older videos. Sometimes it's quick together, sometimes it's spread out. It will go back and it will reward you by pumping you out to the masses. And what that does is it now creates a flood of new people that come in, tons of increase in your watch time, your click-throughs, everything, and that's why these channels blow up. And I'm going to be doing a topic on this very soon as well, about this tying into why it's such a good time to be a female content creator. I have some amazing analytical data I'm going to be looking at, and we're going to talk in depth about this in another video that's going to be all about monetization. But I wanted to just give you that kind of that snippet today, that teaser, and I think that, you know, you have to remember those things, because when you're a small YouTuber, the truth is YouTube doesn't care about you. And the people that care about you are the people in your community, the people on your channel. So what I want you to do as well to grow steadily, following all these tips, all this advice, what I want you to do is I want you to really pay attention to your community that you have. Whether you have 20 subscribers and 3 people who are super engaged, those 3 people are coming and giving you their time. You treat them like gold. And you're going to start to see that more and more and more people engage. And when you get to 10 and 20 and 30 comments on every video, you're answering every single comment. You're not skipping anybody. You're making sure that you treat everybody really, really, really well. And the other thing I would suggest to you as well, if you want to grow quickly, is to use what I like to call, and what Ethan and I call, my good friend Ethan King over on his channel, we call the commenting method. And both of us have actually shared this in our videos in the past. And the commenting method, basically all it is going to visit somebody's channel and finding something about their channel you like, whether you like their artwork, their logo, their channel art, their layout, whatever it is, something in the content resonates with you. And because Ethan and I are big proponents of watching the person's video and letting them know what you thought about it. So if you enjoyed the content, you leave them a nice comment, and then that creates a direct link back to your channel for people to, other people to click on and see who you're all about, and for the channel owner to come back and see, hey, I like this person. They seem like a really nice person, or I really like their content. This is not sub for sub. Absolutely not. Don't do that. Don't ever ask anybody to come back and subscribe to you or to come and watch your content. You're leaving them a thoughtful comment about what they do. And this method is something that really can help grow your channel as well. You know, Ethan and I, we don't go crazy. I mean, there's not enough time in the day, but if you can get to see 10 or 15 or 20 people's videos in the run of a day, and you can leave a nice comment for each person, you'd be amazed how many people will come back and watch your content. And it's a way to steadily grow. So if you're just starting off at like 0 subscribers, and you go visit 5 or 10 channels a day, you're making 1 or 2 videos a week, you're going to start to see that you will grow at a pace that you're like, wow, I didn't think I'd be growing this fast. And following all the other things I said about being brutally honest with yourself as well. And stay the course, okay? I know I took some time off. I had a lot of personal things to deal with. Now I'm back and I am staying the course 100%. I'm here with you guys every week, twice per week now. And I know that you're with me, and I love that. I guarantee you at some point, the algorithm is going to come back and reward each and every one of us who stay the course, who stay consistent, who keep posting quality content. And again, there's lots of other things I could share and tips today, but you know, I guess I can't make these videos too crazy long. But these are such important things for you to really do, really pay attention to. Please leave your comments and questions below. Any questions you leave, I'm going to be using in future videos that pertain to specific topics. And I'm going to really be diving into a lot of these things in the future. I love giving you guys the credit and the recognition. I really want you to have an opportunity to get more exposure, to make new connections. So comment on each other's comments, engage with people. That's how I make a lot of my connections, is just talking to people, being friendly, answering people's questions. On other pages, I often answer people's questions and answer other people's comments with a thoughtful response. And it's amazing how many times people will come back to your channel and go, wow, this dude's really cool, you know, or this girl's really got amazing quality videos. I want to stick around. So I really hope that these tips have helped you today. Remember that if you're new here, go ahead and click the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and stick around, because there are going to be some incredible discussions and topics coming up in the coming weeks and months. and I really want you all here. So thank you so much for joining today, and I'll see you all in the next video.